Hello everyone. Welcome to this video. Sorry it's not a live stream. We had some technical difficulties, but next time we do this, we'll make sure it's all sorted out and good to go. My name is Molly. I handle a lot of the marketing for Legendary Stakes. I've talked with many of you probably about our platform through email or phone calls, so it's been nice getting to know you all. And we have Logan and Shane here with us on the video, and I'll have them introduce themselves really quickly. Logan, if you wanted to start.
Yes, thanks, Molly. My name is Logan Alley. I live in Walsh, Colorado, and I'm just very thankful to be on this call with Molly and Shane and kind of walk through some of our highlights from 2024.
Awesome. Thank you, Logan. And then Shane, if you want to introduce yourself really quick.
Yeah, Shane Plummer, live in Fort Worth, Texas. We started Legendary Stakes, Logan and I, 6 years ago, and it's been very rewarding to have our first year of competition last year that we want to kind of go over some of the highlights, but also the future and what's upcoming. Very excited that we're starting this. This isn't live, but we will have them live and regular, hopefully monthly updates, and so much more to come. So it's an exciting time for us here at Legendary Stakes.
All right, thank you, Shane. So on this video, we're going to be covering a few exciting topics. We'll talk about the 2024 annual competition. We'll do a spotlight of some exciting stats about that and what that would mean for you as an owner, rider, dam owner, breeder, or sire. We'll also talk about some things to look forward to this year and some new updates coming to our platform. And this will be shared on Facebook, so share it with everyone you know and have them look back at this and if you have any ideas of future questions you have or anything you want to know, just comment that below and we'll make sure to touch on our next video. So without further ado, we're going to start off with some of the most impressive stats from the 2024 competition, and Logan's going to talk about that.
Yes, so 2024, a lot of growing pains, understandings, scenarios, but what we were able to generate was some very positive outcomes. The total purse payout in 2024 was $275,181. Amount wise, I've heard both, big, small. I agree. I think the true value in that number is from how many offspring that was generated with. That number actually was created from 0.09% of the total eligible offspring in Legendary Stakes. So, yeah, small numbers, but big impact and a big future on what our abilities can be with the right amount of effort and work, which we're going to do. So, the biggest highlight I got for this month is an example, and it's just, to me, it just stood out amongst the rest as a great first example for us to walk through, and that is with Direct Cattle Company out of Wildorado, Texas. Direct Cattle Company is the owner of the legendary sire Deeper Shade of Blue, who is a 2016 brown roan stallion. A very good looking stallion, has some earnings in cow horse and ranch horse, I do believe. Direct Cattle Company is also the owner and breeder of the offspring that competed at this event. It is a ranch horse event, and that offspring is 𝗵𝗃 Fancy Like. I'm sure you're going to see that name quite a bit in Legendary Stakes, at ranch horse events, and rein cow horse events. Direct Cattle Company is also the owner of the dam of 𝗵𝗃 Fancy Like. Her name is Starlina, and I'm going to highlight her later on here in a second. But just to kind of go through the three entries at this event, Direct Cattle Company entered as the owner of the offspring, they entered as the breeder of the offspring, and they entered as the owner of the dam of 𝗵𝗃 Fancy Like. So there was three entries. Okay. I know these are small numbers, but I just want to walk through how profound these numbers really are if you look at it through some different lenses. In 2024, the total legendary earnings for Deeper Shade of Blue, and this is across all three of these competing categories, was $6,955. Those earnings were derived from just three competing categories. Like I said, the offspring entry, the breeder entry, and the dam entry. So a total of $750 in entry fees that created $6,955 in earnings at one event with one offspring. So when I look at this, yeah, these are just getting started numbers, but these numbers are numbers that we can scale with. Normally we're putting in $6,955 worth of entries and maybe getting back $750. But in this case, it was $750 of entries that created $6,955 of earnings. And that is why I want to dive into this a lot more in detail, but kind of highlight why this example is just, it's really profound. So Direct Cattle Company, they enrolled their sire Deeper Shade of Blue in the Legendary Stakes for life back in 2023. And at the time, they paid the $5,000 discipline fee that unlocked Ranch Horse and Rein Cow Horse for life. So there's 50 events in each of those disciplines, and those events are monitored via Legendary Stakes for life. So those offspring can go compete, enter Legendary Stakes, and compete for the rest of their lives. In the 2024 beta year, like I said, there's only 0.09% offspring that were active. But with that active rate, you've got a young stallion that only has 31 registered offspring. They had one offspring enter one event. And because of that entry, when you take $6,955 worth of earnings across the board, and it cost you $5,000 to create that, that's a one-time cost. That is a 139% return on that discipline fee that they never have to pay again, that these offspring can go compete at for the rest of their lives and continue to create more value for the owners of Deeper Shade of Blue, Direct Cattle Company. So big impact, small cost, a lot of blue sky opportunity that people can go chase and put effort into. The other highlight on this is the dam, Starlina. Starlina is a 2016 chestnut daughter of dual R Smokin'. The breeder of this mare is Phil and Marianne Rapp of Weatherford, Texas. This mare, a brood mare, has personally earned $2,198 in Legendary Stakes in 2024. And mind you, that was one offspring with one event, and it's a small event, and with one $250 entry. The effort from this one event was able to secure this dam the number 13 all legendary rank amongst all dams in 2024. And we'll continue to monitor that going forward throughout her career as long as she has babies out there competing. I also want to highlight this is the first time in history that a dam has personal earnings as a broodmare. I think that will resonate a lot more with everyone who may own a mare that doesn't have any earnings, or may not, or they may have been injured prior to being able to compete and earn anything in the arena. But now they have the ability to provide, and we have the ability to provide evidence that she has the ability to earn as a broodmare. And there's a lot more owners I know that this hasn't really set into us yet because it's never been available. It's hard for us to grasp until you start seeing what is really taking place in that area of this competition. So we're going to continue to provide more education and examples similar to this one, and over the next coming months. But big shout out to Direct Cattle Company. They're making a big impact. They started with a little, and they've already created a lot during the beta year.
Thank you, Logan. That's really exciting. So I'm excited to see them also in this upcoming year's competition and how their earnings scale. We'll turn time over to Shane. What's up next on the Legendary Stakes platform?
Well, I actually want to just kind of pepper some of the stuff that Logan was talking about. That's a lot of meat and potatoes for data guys like us that we just love to dive in and get into some of those details. Um, Today is exciting for us because all this money that we've been talking about, this 275,000, it's leaving today in checks to the people that won this money. And one of the things that's unique about Legendary Stakes is this is a constant education thing, is that we piggyback off of the existing infrastructure and events that you're already going to. So, Direct Cattle Company, like Logan said, was going to an event that we we earmarked to also be a Legendary Stakes event, and they paid those entry fees and were able to win these extra purses. Now, we're unique in that the horse owner can enter, the rider can enter, the breeder, the dam owner, and we are opening up for 2025. The sire owner will also be able to compete with that horse. So at any one event, up to 5 entry categories can happen. And this allows for really unique things. 2024, the beta year, $45,000 were awarded to broodmares. You know, that's never been done before. Having a broodmare win money is awesome. $46,000 was awarded to breeders. Again, never been done before. Uh, these awards that are going out today, a bunch of these are going out with these checks in all these different categories. That's totally unique. Logan mentioned that Direct Cattle Company enrolled their stallion Deeper Shades of Blue and unlocked these disciplines. They will never again have to pay an enrollment fee. They will never again have to pay to unlock these disciplines. Deeper Shade of Blue, his offspring in those 2 disciplines, ranch horse and cow horse, will be able to compete forever. And to have 18 sires compete in the annual competition in 2024, and as Logan said, 1% of their eligible offspring competed. Just to give a little bit of magnification on that, if 20% of just those 18 stallions would have competed in Legendary Stakes and just gone to 5 events. I mean, any of us that compete with horses know that we go to more competition than just 5, right? But just using those 18 sires, if 20% of their foals competed in Legendary Stakes and went to 5 events, our $275,000 purse is now a $5.3 million purse, just with those 18 sires. Now we have 470 sires, that are enrolled, and they've unlocked over 100 disciplines. If we had 20% of those all currently eligible sires, we have a $27 million annual purse. It's really exciting, everyone, to think about it in this way, that we've built this model that will allow for the largest purses in Western performance horse history. And it's completely scalable and completely doable just with the horses that we currently have, let alone, what is going to come. We do believe that all of you sire owners will join us. You will start to see your friends that own sires that are getting these royalties. I mean, we have some of these stallions that they got $11,000 in purses and royalties to the owners, to the breeders, to the dam owners. I mean, that's not an insignificant amount of money, especially in just a beta year. So come in and join us. Just add on to what you're currently doing. If you're going to a barrel race, make sure that you check to see if your horse is eligible for Legendary Stakes. For that $250, you are part of the annual competition. You can claim purses. You will rise in our leaderboard showdown. all these things that we want to educate you on. Our motto is really simple. If you enter, if you compete, you are going to win. And our technology that, I want to kind of highlight some of the things that are coming that are going to be released by our development partners, is going to help showcase what you're doing, how you're doing it. You're going to have your own dashboard to be able to see on your phone. Live and dynamic results are going to be released this year. I think Logan and Molly, correct me if I'm wrong, but we have profiles that are going to be unlocked in the platform any day now. I mean, we've been expecting it. Where they're just polishing off some of the things that they're tweaking, but within 2 weeks, our profiles for horses, for people, meaning riders, for breeders, you're gonna have access to information that you're gonna be really excited about. You're gonna be able to see lineage. You're going to be able to see color results. You're going to so many things that you've been dreaming about. If you have a smartphone, now imagine your smartphone linking with your horse passion in Western Performance Horses. We're providing that, and let alone the competition and the game that is Legendary Stakes and all the metrics and results and everything that we're going to be able to plug in there. Another thing that's coming really soon, within a month, I would say, is the ability to claim your horse. Logan, do you want to talk about that? You've been integral part in this feature that's going to be in the platform.
Yes, sir. I think it's really exciting what's coming. We are very excited to showcase that. The profiles, and just to give you a little tidbit, the profiles, there's going to be profiles for every horse, and there's going to be profiles for every person. So every horse is going to be, what they're doing as an offspring. Maybe they're a sire, maybe they're a dam. You'll be able to see all those statistics in each of those categories for every single horse. In regards to the owners, the breeders, and riders, statistics to showcase, not just performance, not just results, but effort as well. We're putting a spotlight that showcases and monitors effort and talent, that can be viewed and valued for lifetimes. I think it's really neat to be able to showcase, what all someone's results were, but we never show all of the difficulty it took to get to that talent spot. And that's really what's going to be, revealed over the coming months is the journey of what it took to accomplish, those feats and those milestones. And so every profile, you're going to be able to see, where you rank, amongst other offspring, where you rank in your discipline, where you rank amongst all legendary offspring, riders, dams, breeders, and sires. And so it's a very, very vast but simple, exciting format that is going to be revealed. And then once you start, getting your barn filled up with all of the horses you've ever bred, and which we're going to help with that, with all the horses you own, with all the horses you ride, it's going to get exciting, and you're going to start seeing the opportunities in front of you of how this horse can create value for everyone involved. And it's exciting. We're really excited to roll out profiles in the next coming weeks.
Molly, do you have anything to add to that?
It's just really exciting. Coming from someone that's not a data person and seeing the plans for it and seeing how it's all going to lay out, it really is something that everybody can benefit from, of all experience levels. And coming from it, not knowing anything about data and looking at these, I believe everyone will be able to understand it and utilize it as a really awesome tool. So it's really exciting to see it come, and I'm excited for all of you to also be able to experience that.
Yeah, I mean, we strongly encourage everybody to go to our website, legendarystakes.com. top right-hand corner says create my account. It's completely free. Get your user account established. All of these updates that we're talking about, you're going to start to see, emails come to you with the features unlocked. We are going to have notifications within the platform that you'll be able to control on your device. We keep using these, words like excited and they're coming, and we just wish we could show you everything that is being built, but it's impossible to do that. So just simply start by creating a user account. Right now, you can enroll your horse for free. As long as the sire is enrolled and unlocked a discipline, you can start entering and competing. Logan did a great job of giving you a lot of detail on the Durrett Cattle Company and Deeper Shades of Blue. But Harry Thomas, I mean, he is a small breeder. I had some highlights. As an owner, he won $11,000 in change. As a dam owner, he won $4,100. As a breeder, he won $4,300. As a sire owner with his royalties and bonuses was another 625. This one breeder, this one sire owner, this one horse owner and competitor brought home $20,731 last year. Congratulations, Harry. Courtney Judge, good friend of mine, wonderful, wonderful cow horse competitor. She went to one event and entered in 4 categories as an owner, a rider, a breeder, and a dam owner, and she took home $6,200. I mean, this is unbelievable. Atlee Snyder, he went amazing head horse he has by Metallic Echo. He went to 3 events and he won $17,000. I mean, this is unbelievable. We don't have just a good idea. We don't have just something that came out of us putting in some money and everybody going and competing for it, which is wonderful. I do that as well as a competitor. This is something that you control. This is something that we, as a Western performance horse industry, control. The more people that participate, the bigger this gets. It's modeled out to reward participation, effort, and excellence. And all you got to do is just get in the game. 2025 is just starting. We already have way more activity in it at this time of the year than we did last year. So the word is getting out. Share it. Give us ideas of how we can help you. We're going to have a lot of promotions going on with this Legendary Stakes hat and different merch and entry bonuses and all sorts of stuff. So just get in the game and buckle up. We're ready to show you all the great things that we've been building, and also the momentum that's coming. If you're a sire owner, please let everybody, all of your offspring, buy your stallion know, and they can get in. All of these things are ready and available, and we want to see you succeed. So however we can help you with that, please get in contact with myself, Logan, or Molly. We're here for you. So appreciate your time in this, and we look forward to doing more of these things as the months go on.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, thank you everyone for watching, and we have a lot of exciting promotions coming up, as Shane had mentioned, and we're sending out those awards and checks today. We have some awesome trophies as well for Best of the Best, Champion, and there's one more that's slipping my mind, but I'll just show you really quick. We've got 16 of these trophies going out. They're awesome. We're excited for you to have these. They have all your personal details on the back for the Best of the Best horse winners. And so those will be going out this week as well. But if you have any ideas for what you want to hear from us in our next, which will be our next live stream, just comment that below, and we're excited to continue this competition year.
Thank you, Molly.
Thanks, Molly. Thanks, everyone.